Hello, here we are again with some sparring footage. This is from last week. We had a lot of sparring going on, but I'm just gonna comment on 2 or 3 sparring rounds I like. Otherwise it would be too long to do this video. Now this is with Schumacher, that's his last name, like the Formula 1 driver. I like sparring with this guy because he's got good technique and he has a similar body type to mine, so he landed a nice side kick there. We're not going full out, but we're going kind of moderately hard. It's fun to go hard when you have a sparring partner that has control and technique, because you can hit each other pretty hard and not hurt yourselves. Now his hands are pretty heavy, he's very good with his hands, so I sometimes found it hard to get on the inside of his guard. Those hands can rock you a little bit. Now since I hadn't trained in a long time and this is the first week coming back, I do a lot of sloppy things, like I duck too much and don't throw punches very well and other stuff, but on the second week I'm already improving. You will see in other sparring videos. There I landed a nice side kick to the body. Yeah, ducking too much. The thing is, since I hadn't sparred in so long, I just try to get punched in the top of the head and not on the nose. I know it's a bad habit to duck so much, but I'm already correcting it. Now, if I fight a bigger guy, I'll just try to smother him, but it's hard with this guy to get in very close because he's so good with his hands. So you see, you shouldn't spar the same way with every single person. It changes, the dynamics change according to the opponent you have in front of you. So, yeah, but I like sparring with this guy. Good hands. So this is the next day. The other one was Monday, this is Wednesday of last week. So we're going a little bit harder this time, because we're already starting to be more acquainted, so we feel more comfortable going a little bit harder. The low kicks especially, some of them land pretty hard, but it was pretty fun. We had some bruises later, but it's kind of a masochistic thing you get when you practice combat sports. You end up liking the hard contact, when you don't get hurt, of course. Just looking for a way to get in there. If you heard that sound, yeah, some of those kicks land pretty hard. There, I landed a good front kick. It's too bad sometimes you go off frame. Now that low kick landed pretty nicely. Actually hurt a little bit afterwards. And these punches also landed pretty well, quite heavy. My coach in the back says I shouldn't let him land those punches, and that I should use low kicks more, which is true. I wasn't throwing too many low kicks in this round. I tried there, but he just moved out of the way. Now this guy has a very neat way of fighting. So I'm trying to find a way to get into his guard there, but as you can see with his hands, he cuts me off. Now, after this, I'm gonna throw an axe kick, which he's gonna dodge. There. And what happened there is he came back in for a counterattack, and I threw a side kick, which went straight to his liver. The kick wasn't so hard, but he rammed right into it, so it left him, it KO'd him, so we had to stop there. And this is after a few minutes. The same day he recovered and started doing with another guy. And I'm sparring here with the Charamelo. He's younger and lighter. He's younger and lighter than me, so I don't go very hard or very fast. But I tell him to just go as hard as he wants on me. He's really light. Still, some of those blows do hurt though. This kid already has a lot of amateur fights which he's won. I think he's won all of them. He's very talented. And he's been offered to fight professionally, but my coach wants him to mature a little bit first before getting into that stuff. Because he's kind of young and he's into some silly shenanigans. So it's good that my coach is trying to help him not only to be a good fighter, but to keep his head level, you know. Anyway, as you can see, he throws really good combinations and he's pretty fast. He's got skills. There I landed a really nice punch to the face. I tried a twist kick to the leg and then one to the face, but he blocked it. Anyway, he's pretty fast. He's got good agility. He throws really nice combinations. When he grows older with a little bit of weight training, strength training, he'll be really good, I think. Great combination there. Now our coach is saying we should throw more combinations. I tell him, yeah, it's not so easy because he's pretty fast. Yeah, there we go. See, I keep ducking too much. It's just lack of practice. It's a shame a lot of these things are off frame. I did a 360 twist kick there before. Yeah, his hands are really good. Now, something interesting will happen. There, kick to the liver. It wasn't as bad as the one I gave Schumacher, but I did feel the sting, so I told him, look, let's stop for a moment so I can catch my breath. Now, this guy is from Venezuela, and he's actually a jiu-jitsu guy. He's a great grappler, but I think he's only been taking kickboxing for a short time, so his striking form is not very polished, as you can see. This is the first time I sparred with him, but I told him to just go hard on me if he wants to, so to help him loosen up. I didn't go as hard, but I asked him to go hard. Besides, I want to get my sparring partners to go hard on me so I can work on my endurance again, on my tolerance. Now, I was being really sloppy, but I actually had a lot of fun with this guy. As you can see, I smacked him right on the face there. I didn't think he was going to keep his hands down, and our coach was laughing in the background, telling him to keep his hands up. The thing about this guy, he's got a lot of spirit. He'll just go forward like a little tractor. Even if you kick and punch the crap out of him, he'll keep going. Now, when I kicked him there, I felt something odd. I kicked him behind the glove, right on the back of the head. I just thought I kicked his head hard. I didn't go very hard, but it just felt like I did. He said he was okay though, but you're gonna see later why it felt weird. So this is the first time I sparred with him, so yes, I'm just playing around a little bit, right? But we still did hit each other. I asked him though a couple of times to just loosen up and go hard on me. Well, the other two are going crazy back there in the screen. See, I didn't fight like that with Schumacher because, like I said, you don't fight the same way with every person. The way you fight changes a little bit according to the opponent you have. There, nice 360. that punch landed pretty nice. But this guy actually punched me in the face a few times pretty nicely too. This week, this is from last week, but this week, I'm recording this on a Thursday, and yesterday, Wednesday, I sparred with him, and he punched me in the jaw pretty hard, and it hurt when I chewed afterwards, but it was pretty fun. Now, I'm laughing there because we punched each other's face at the same time. Yeah, but I was being very sloppy. I told him to kick me nice and hard on the legs. These guys are bumping into us sometimes. See, we don't have such a big place, and we are a lot of people sparring sometimes. So we kind of crash into each other. See, there we go. We bump into each other. There's a nice punch. We made an animated gif of that punch between those two guys, actually. It was pretty funny. I telling them to move over to their area so they don't bump into us anymore. I'm already a little bit tired. All of these, we always do the sparring right at the end of the class, last 20 minutes or so, when we're all pretty tired. There are times throughout the year when we just do a whole hour of sparring, which is, I'm really looking forward to that. But it's when there's a lot of guys who are not going there right now, who are really good fighters. I'm waiting until they come back. Now, around this time, I'm already getting a little bit tired. That was really sloppy. There we go. That was a nice 360 to the leg. But I'm ducking too much again. Just sloppy and tired. Anyway, but this, I don't know, it was just really fun. Even though it was kind of messy fighting, it was still really fun. We just dished it out a lot. There I was tired and just moving him over with my sidekick, just getting him out of the way. But the second one got him in the liver. So the same day, 3 liver shots. I got liver shot once, and then 2 guys suffered the liver shot from me. And again, I wasn't intending to go hard, he just rammed into my kick. So I'm saying another victim of the liver.
I hurt my foot kicking someone. I don't know what it was. Stings a little bit, but it's okay.
Actually, this is what happened. At this kick, that I felt something strange, I kicked him on an earring, which is made of aluminium. He also got a cut behind his ear. So I didn't know when it happened at the moment. I didn't notice he had his earrings on, but I realized afterwards. And after that, he learned he has to take his earrings off when we train. Anyway, that was from Monday and Wednesday last week. Fun sparring sessions. Like I said, I sparred a lot more than that, but I just picked a couple of rounds that I had fun, that I liked. So anyway, what did you learn? To not wear your earrings when you're fighting. Spar safely. Us.